Most people in the UK massively overestimate what the AA or RAC can do for them in winter, because the truth is, if your car dies on a dark, wet B road in January, for the first 30 to 90 minutes, it's just you, your car, and whatever you've got in it. No heating, no lights except your phone, maybe sleet hammering the windscreen, maybe kids in the back, and that's where most people realise too late. I don't even have a blanket. What was I thinking? This video is to fix that. If you're new here, I'm Charlie and this is Charlie Survival. I make UK specific survival and preparedness videos for normal people who drive normal cars in very not normal weather. Today I'm going to build a £20 UK winter car breakdown kit you can throw in your boots this week, so you're not freezing, hungry and in the dark on the side of the A30 in February. Before we get into it, hit subscribe if you drive in the UK and don't want to learn this stuff the hard way, and drop me a comment now so I can see who's watching. What do you drive and what kind of roads do you use most in winter? Motorways, rural lanes or city stop-start? Because this isn't fantasy. Cars die, batteries fail, tyres blow, and when it happens in the cold, your comfort, safety and even decision making depends on what you've already put in the car. Alright, let's build your £20 kit. 1. Why a breakdown in winter feels 10 times worse. Imagine this, it's late January, you're driving home on a rainy, windy evening, you're tired, the kids are half asleep in the back, wipers going full speed. Suddenly, battery light, power steering goes heavy. You manage to roll into a lay-by with lorries thundering past, engine dead, heaters dead, phone on 23%. You call your recovery service, they tell you we'll be with you as soon as we can, currently 90 minutes. Now it's just drop in temperature inside the car, condensation on the windows, rain or sleet lashing sideways, darkness closing in, and you've got a half-empty bottle of water, a McDonald's napkin, and some old sunglasses. That's how people end up shivering, arguing, making bad decisions, or even leaving the vehicle when they'd be safer staying put. And it's so unnecessary. For about 20 quid you can turn that same breakdown into annoying but we're warm, visible, lit, fed, and can charge the phone. That's the goal of this kit. 2. What this £20 kit is and what it's not. This is not a full end-of-the-world car bug-out setup. We're not putting half of Go Outdoors in your boot. That's a future video. This is a minimal winter car breakdown kit built for short-term incidences, 1 to 4 hours. Focused on warmth, visibility, light, comms and morale. Designed to be cheap, simple and compact. Think of it as if my car died tonight and I had to sit and wait in the cold. What's the bare minimum that would make that experience safe and bearable? We're going to assume you already have a coat, reasonable clothes, basic roadside cover. We're adding £20 of upgrades that massively change the outcome. Prices will obviously vary a bit depending on where you shop. Poundland, supermarkets, IKEA, Amazon, charity shops, but you can absolutely assemble this kit for around 20 quid. Let's go through it. £20 UK winter car breakdown kit. Item 1. High-vis vest. Be seen or get smashed. First priority, an important one, not dying because someone didn't see you. A high-vis vest takes up no space, slips over whatever you're wearing, makes you ridiculously more visible in headlights. This matters most on dark country lanes, hard shoulders, anywhere you might have to step out briefly. Keep one high-vis in the door pocket or glove box, not buried in the boot. If you ever have to exit the vehicle on a live road, it goes on first. For all the kits I mentioned in this video, as well as home survival and bug out gear, head over to the Charlie Survival Amazon kit list. You can find the link in the description. Click it after this video to become more prepared this winter and see what you're missing. Item 2. Cheap LED torch or head torch. Roughly around £3 to £4. Your phone torch is fine until the battery hits 5%, you drop it under the seat, you need your phone for recovery updates. A basic LED torch or head torch is a game changer in a breakdown. Head torch is ideal because it's hands-free. You can change your wheel, look under the bonnet or manage kids. You can still carry bags, hold doors and stuff. Make sure it takes common batteries like AA or AAA, has at least 2 modes, bright and low. Throw in a cheap pack of batteries and you're still only a few quid in. Store it where you can reach it from the driver's seat, not buried under the weekly shop and camping chairs. Item 3. Emergency foil blanket, 2 to 4 pack, roughly around £1 to £2. Yes, they look like a joke until you're freezing. They reflect body heat back in, block draft surprisingly well, weigh basically nothing. You can use them to wrap around yourself or a passenger. Layer under a normal blanket to boost warmth. Line across the back seats as an extra wind barrier. Get a multi-pack of 2 to 4 blankets so you're not arguing about who's more cold. Item 4, proper blanket, fleece or old duvet. Let's call it £3 to £4. You don't have to buy a new one here. A cheap fleece blanket from IKEA, supermarket, budget store, or an old duvet blanket you don't care about from home. Or a second-hand wool blanket from a charity shop or car boot sale. Roll it up, strap it, and it lives in your boots all winter. One decent blanket and foil blankets are the difference between we're miserable and we're okay, just bored. And remember, this also helps if your heating fails at home or you end up helping someone else who's stuck. Item 5, basic power bank for phone life support, roughly around £6 to £8. You do not need a tactical solar rugged brick with 14 outputs. You just need a simple reliable 5,000 to 10,000 milliamp power bank, a charging cable that matches your phone, optionally a short spare cable with multiple phone adapters. This turns a 10% battery panic into cool, plug in, we're fine. In a breakdown, your phone is your light, backup, your navigation, your communication with recovery and family, your weather updates. A power bank is a non-negotiable. Keep it charged, top it up at home once a month, keep it in your glove box or door, not rattling around loose. Item 6, warm spare hat and gloves, roughly around £3 to £4. These are not your nice everyday ones, they are cheap but warm, sacrificial and dedicated to the car. They're when you forget your proper pair. Their job is simple, stop heat bleeding from your head and hands. In the UK, wind chills on bare hands and ears is what makes people say, I can't do this, I've got to move, and start making bad calls. Stick one beanie, one pair of basic gloves or 2 pairs if you've got kids in a zip bag with the foil blankets. Item 7, emergency snacks and water, roughly around £3 to £4. This is about comfort, blood sugar and keeping kids sane. Aim for 2 to 4 bottles or cartons of water, juice, the small ones. A handful of long life snacks like cereal bars, wrapped biscuits, boiled sweets or mints, nuts if you're not allergic. You're not doing fine dining, but some fairy lights will always help. You're just trying to prevent cold and hunger and boredom because it equals arguments, tears and stress. Rotate these every few months, eat the old ones, restock on your next shop. Item 8, pen, notepad and small printed info card, roughly £1 to £2. Sounds over the top until your phone dies, you're shaken up after a small collision, you need to write down a reg, location or reference number. On a small card, write your name, your breakdown provider and membership number, emergency contacts, any important medical information like severe allergies. Keep it in a little zip bag with a pen and notepad. This lives in your glove box. If your brain goes to mush after a spin out or heavy skid, you just read and repeat. You won't hit every price perfectly, but mix Poundland, supermarkets, bargains and stuff you already own and you're in the £20 ballpark easily. How to pack and store in your car. The most important rule, if you can't reach it when the car is full of shopping, you don't really have a kit. Here's how I do it. Small tote bag or stuff sack. Put foil blankets, hat, gloves, snacks, notepad, pen in your comfort and warmth bag. Blankets rolled and strapped or just folded flat in the boot. Power bank and torch, glove box or driver pocket, not buried. High-vis vest either on the back of the seat or in the door pocket within arm reach. Label the bag winter breakdown kit, don't remove, so you don't rob from it all year until it's just a sad empty tote with 1 mint at the bottom. What to actually do in a breakdown using your kit. Quick checklist for a typical UK breakdown in winter. Get safe first, if possible roll to a lay-by or onto the verge. On a motorway get to the hard shoulder and then behind the barrier. High-vis on before you step out, especially at night or in poor visibility. Keep your hazards on so you're visible from behind. Use your torch to be seen if you need to signal recovery or police. Call for help early. Recovery provider, then family or work. Set up your comfort zone. Blankets and foil wraps out. Hats and gloves on, even inside the car. Snacks and drinks handy and manage warmth safely. You can run the engine in short bursts to use the heater, but make sure exhaust isn't blocked by snow, mud or long grass. Don't sit with the engine idling for hours in a buried car. Stay put unless it's unsafe. In most cases, staying with the vehicle is safer and easier to find. On motorways, you'll usually move behind the barrier and slightly upstream of the car. Your £20 kit turns this waiting cold into annoying but under control. If this video helped you, hit like so more UK drivers see it before they end up freezing in a lay-by this winter. Make sure you're subscribed because I've got more UK specific winter prep videos coming, including full car survival kits and get home bags and how to stay warm at home during a blackout. Now let me know in the comments, what's the one thing you're going to add to the car kit this week? Blanket, power bank, torch, or something else? If you want to go beyond the £20 basics and build a more serious car kit, first aid, tools, better lighting, proper power, head over to the Charlie Survival Amazon kit list. I've put together UK specific gear lists for blackout prep, car kits and bug out bags. Click the Amazon link in the description. Now the car's sorted, it's time to learn about how to heat your home for just £20. Click this video on screen now to learn all about it, and I'll see you over there.